Sir, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Glad to work on the technical glitches. The people of Puerto Rico have suffered too much for too long, and we can all agree that most of Puerto Rico's problems are rooted in its colonial status. As Chair Grijalva has stated, Congress needs to keep moving forward on this because Puerto Rico can't stay in limbo any longer. The future of millions of Puerto Ricans shouldn't be a political football. We have an opportunity to rectify Puerto Rico's long-standing colonial status, which has resulted in its people being treated as second-class citizens. But let me be clear, it must be done correctly and transparently. Regardless of the status outcome, the people of Puerto Rico deserve a thoughtful and thorough transition plan as required in the Puerto Rico self-determination plan. A question for Dr. Cox Alomar. In the analysis of HR 1522, Puerto Rico Statehood Admissions Act, the DOJ concluded that its biggest concern was execution and transition. In your view, would it be possible for the people of Puerto Rico to know what a transition to statehood might look like before they vote on it? And would they know the economic and political trade-offs?
Well, under the current bill, there is no certainty. The people of Puerto Rico would basically be in the dark. I mean, there is no certainty about whether Promesa would stay under statehood. I mean, there's no certainty of whether Puerto Rico will become an incorporated territory or for how long. And that's the basic flaw of the bill before the House right now, before the committee. Lack of certainty.
So it's not as it's been portrayed, in your opinion, by the statehood advocates.
There can be no, I'm sorry, sir. I mean, very quick, there can be no self-determination if there's no informed choice in the first place.
Thank you, sir.